have like little eye boogies.
Oh god, yeah, get rid of that.
I have a dog sniffing my leg.
Oh my god, Harley. Harley, you can't be here. Harley is trying to get in your suitcase.
And I would go to...
Why is the world against me today? Why? Like dog animals, phone sounds, I swear we've had it all.
I love how you had to say that dog was an animal.
Yeah.
It's like...
The perfect one.
Yeah. I don't know what that...
I like that.
You know what I meant?
Yeah.
Like,
Just looking into each other's eyes like... Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back for another video. Today I am really excited for today's video. I have got the lovely Emma here.
Hello.
And hello. And she has done this amazing makeup look on me, which I'm really excited for you guys to see. You sort of talked through a lot of your favourite products and what you like to use.
Yeah, you asked me questions, I asked you questions.
Yeah,
just
like a chat.
Yeah,
like,
just like a chit chat.
Yeah, and we answered some of you guys' questions that you had, which if you have any more, feel free to leave them below. I'll definitely be down there replying to comments. But if you want to check out Emma's socials, I'm going to also leave links to those and I'll pop them on the video right now. You're based like Hertfordshire, kind of
like
London.
Hertfordshire, London, Essex.
Yeah.
So I'm mobile, I can go anywhere.
Okay. And yeah, she did this amazing look on me, which I really like. I hope you guys enjoy this video and just keep watching if you want to know how she did it.
Yeah, I always start with eyes, just because I get really nervous when people start with the face and then go on to the eyes and then if anything falls out, it's really hard to correct it.
It's what works for you.
Yeah, it's just, I think it just works for me. Like, I think with being a makeup artist, you just have to know what works for you, what doesn't work for you.
What did you use?
I used the NARS Soft Matte Concealer because it's really nice and thick.
So it's like a good base.
So it's a really good base. It covers all the veins and...
Yeah. This is why I'm excited, because I know I'm going to end up with a really long list of products that I'm going to end up having to buy.
We've just never tried this.
I know.
So we're going to try it.
I can't believe I've never ever tried this. Like, I feel a bit embarrassed telling everyone that I've never tried it.
Use and abuse.
But then it goes to show it's obviously a good palette.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Honestly, you have to get it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll read some questions that you guys have asked, just so I want to answer what you guys really want to know as well. Do you know what I mean? This girl asks, medium to full coverage foundations for skin with an oily T-zone and dry patches.
Not just saying it because I'm using it today, but I honestly think this foundation could like cover anything and everything, and it's not oily, it's just, it's dewy, but it's not going to make you look like
grease ball.
Like a grease ball.
How did you get into like being a makeup artist? Was it something that you always wanted to do?
No,
like...
it literally wasn't.
Right.
I was about 16. I started watching YouTube, and I just thought it was like the most unreal thing that people would like do their makeup in front of a camera, and I was like, wow, like this is so inspirational. And then it was more of like having an addiction to makeup rather than doing it at first.
I totally get that. I went through that phase as well.
Yeah, so I was buying like, I mean obviously I couldn't afford to buy like all the expensive stuff at first. So I like was going to Boots all the time, and like literally I worked at a dance school at the time and I was earning £20 a week. I had like £20 a week and I would like go to Boots with my £20 and like buy all the makeup that I thought was gonna be good. Just turns out that like some of the stuff was just absolute rubbish, and I was just buying like primers that I didn't like stupid primers, and then it's sort of just like I was like, oh well, I'm getting bored of doing it on my own face, so let me like practice on a friend. And then I practiced on my friend. I remember it took me like an hour and a half just to do her eyeshadow, and I did like the sellotape trick.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I did that for a very long time.
Yeah, and then like I would put the sellotape on her face and the eyeshadow would like go up to her temple, and I was like, wow.
Like a huge like dramatic.
Yeah, like proper drag queen. I thought it was unreal. And then, I don't know, we both obviously thought it was good and she thought it was good. Well, it wasn't, but at the time we did, and she was like, you should get into it. And then I spoke to my dad about it, and he was like, yeah, like why don't you make like a little business? And then it was really hard to sort of like make it serious whilst I was at school, and then I went to university. And then when I finished university, it all of a sudden just like
fast.
Yeah, it just like blew up a bit. Well, no, I wouldn't say blew up.
But, yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Making me fall asleep.
Oh no. Don't fall asleep. You can fall asleep if you want, but there won't be much,
Too much content.
much of a video.
Yeah. I've seen on your Instagram that you've done some of the Love Island girls.
Yeah.
How did you get into all of that, and have you got any advice for people that want to sort of start doing that?
Honestly, Instagram is the biggest marketing tool, and I can't thank Instagram as an app enough, because it's like literally got me to where I am. Because I feel like, where would I be without Instagram? It's like, well, Instagram and good lighting, I would say, because you have to get to, in order to get a good picture, people want to see like the good quality stuff. Sorry, so answering your question, I started with Lacey Turner, who was like my first big face on my page.
When you first like got into that, were you really apprehensive, or were you just like, no, I'm going to treat you like
well,
a normal
it sort of
client,
just got like thrown on me.
Right, okay.
So someone was like, oh, on Saturday you're doing Lacey's makeup, and I was like, oh, okay, like that's fine. And I like didn't have second, like it was like I got told on like the Thursday, so I only had like 2 days to freak out. But I was like, you know what, like she's I've heard she lives like local to us, yeah. And I was like, I've heard that she's really nice, and I'm not gonna like freak out. And then when I did her makeup, she was so genuine and so down to earth. And I was like, oh well, like that wasn't hard, like that was really easy. And I spoke to her like I would speak to anyone. And then I think because I had her on my page, people started to be like, oh well, if she's good enough for Lacey, then she's good enough for me. And what I normally do all the time is I like always message celebrities and people in the public eye, just to say like, hi, like I'm a makeup artist, I'm based in London, like let me know if you'd ever want your makeup done, like I'm mobile and whatever. Sent that message to Amber. I mean, half the time, literally 90% of the time, they never reply, because they probably get messages in their DMs all the time. And so Amber actually replied and was like, hey, like I love your page, let's have a trial and whatnot. So that went ahead. And then once I had Amber on my page, then the others were just like, oh my god, that's amazing. And it just sort of like went from there.
That's so cool.
It honestly takes having a bit of balls to just message someone. And you just have to be like a go-getter in the industry and say like, let me do your makeup. And then half the time they won't reply, which is fine. And sometimes they do, and they say, oh, thank you so much, and then nothing ever happens from it. But yeah, no, so Amber, she like took a chance on me, I want to say. I don't know how else to phrase it, but she did, and she's so nice. Honestly, she's so down to earth. And it's nice because like she's 21, she's at my age.
She's our age,
So it's like really easy to just chat to her.
Exactly, it feels like just like chatting to a friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, the next question is all about lashes. This girl asks, what one's the most flattering, and what's the most easy method to kind of put them on for the first time?
So I think tatty lashes or doll beauty lashes are great for like nights out and glam and just any occasion, because they're really fluffy and they're not too thick, but you can get loads of different styles, and they are quite expensive, so they can last you up to like six times, I would say.
Right. God, that's good.
Yeah. But then also Ardell Demi Wispies are just like the classic, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, God, I used to go through packets and packets. And
like packs, but the only thing with them, you can only really wear them like twice. And now you're sort of like in that the YouTuber.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you're in that world.
Yeah.
Is what's like the good and the bad that comes with it?
There's so much good that I feel like it outweighs any bad. Do you know what I mean? Which I'm really like happy about. I'm really lucky to be able to say that. I love that everyone that I kind of that watches me and like that I watch, we're all interested in the same thing. It's like a community of people that like love the same thing. Like if I ever say like, oh, I really want a jumper that looks like this, or I really want, someone will like DM me like, oh my god, have you seen this on this website? And I'm just like, that's so lovely.
It's so nice
to have that. And I love making content, like I love filming. Stuff that I probably don't like as much. Is that my dog scratching the door?
Yeah.
No. The stuff that I probably don't like as much is people are very, very quick to criticise you. Like,
Right.
Not always, and I have really nice people that watch me, but you know, I feel like I can't always be my authentic self because I'm always paranoid about saying the wrong thing, or you know, you just got to be really, really careful. Whereas like when you live your day-to-day life, you don't live your life constantly like, oh, will that come across like that, or will people online can be quite sensitive.
Yeah. I feel like everyone is so easily offended these days, and it's like, what for?
I do agree. Like, and I struggle with just kind of like feeling completely relaxed on camera and just sort of saying how I would speak to my friend. Or,
yeah, but that's like how it shouldn't be like
I
that.
I know.
But unfortunately it is. The Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cool Matte Skin Perfecting Primer.
It feels really nice.
I use it. It's like a flat. You can see how much I use it.
I haven't tried this.
Yeah, it's cooling, isn't it?
Really nice. It feels
really
lovely on my skin.
Yeah, it's like really refreshing. I'm gonna mix these foundations. So I'm mixing Santa Fe and Syracuse because I can't find a shade that's in between them, and the shade that is in between them is just really yellow. So I normally just mix the two, and then it's like the best shade in the world. Using the creamy concealer, by the way. I did after second year of university, I did an internship with NARS at the head office.
Oh my god, that's really cool. I think I saw on like one of your socials somewhere.
Yeah, and it was over London Fashion Week, so it was literally like the best thing. So I helped out with like all the backstage stuff, and oh my god, it was just a dream. And then I didn't get paid as such in money, but I got paid in product.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
So they gave me like so many NARS products, and I took like 5 creamy concealers of my shade, and I'm like still using them, and it's just like the best thing ever. Setting your under eyes with Laura Mercier. Do you get oily anywhere?
In my T-zone a little bit, but not overly, like not crazy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Bronzing with Hoola. What was your first makeup product?
First?
Yeah.
Oh god, it was probably same as everyone's, I feel, that's my age.
Don't say Dream At Mace.
Yes. And my mum was so adamant that I didn't buy it, like, you don't need to wear foundation. I was so young, you know what I mean? You don't need to wear foundation, like da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, no, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna wear it. And it was, oh my god, I feel like it's iconic though. I feel like it's the most well-known in the UK.
It's iconic.
Like, yeah.
I feel like no one else out of like the UK knows what it is.
No, I agree with you.
Dream At Mousse was like, I used to put it on with my fingers as well. I used to like pick it up out of the pot and then
the
like
most weirdest
smear
consistency.
it. I used to like smear it on my face. I don't think I ever even set it, and I used to always have that like line because no one put it down their neck.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm training as a makeup artist for film and television at Pinewood Studios. So it's not like this side of makeup. It's like very much like the whole filmy side. So this would never. I would never like do this unless it was for like Strictly Come Dancing or something. So I do like a lot of the casualty stuff and theatre. I'm doing drag queens next week.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I'm so excited.
I'm really jealous, yeah.
And I do a lot of hair styling, which I don't love, but has to be done.
Yeah.
Look like this. I like to stipple it on rather than swipe it, because then you're sort of like taking away the coverage. You tried the Dull Beauty Glow?
No.
Okay. And then I'm just bringing it up on my brow bone. I'm kind of over like such bright brow bones these days. I like it when it's just like a little bit of a glisten, you know? And then I'm just putting it on the forehead and then like tapping it in, because otherwise it's like pure glitter on the head. I always use a different highlight for nose highlight, because I hate the really like glittery specky highlighters, because then the glitter specks, they just sort of like flick everywhere. So I like ones that are more pigmented in colour, like Becca highlighters are really good, and then you just get like a nice straight line down the nose rather than like loads of different like glitter specks around. Put a little dot there. People who buy expensive brow products are crazy because brow products I personally think
All the same.
they're all the same and they're all good. And this is literally a ColourPop pencil and it was $6.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, you look great.
I know. That's the first time I've just seen it in the lens. It looks great.
Wow.
I know. Are you all right?
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Your makeup looks so nice.
I know. I haven't probably seen it because I've only seen it on the camera.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous.
I know. Stop. What line is this? This is really nice. This liner.
Spice.
Spice.
Spice by MAC.
I need to go and buy a nice makeup.
I love this one. It lasts so well. It doesn't feel drying. This is a ColourPop. This is a lip gloss and it's basically like the same colour of your lips, just with like little flecks of glitter.
No. I thought we both went like this. Oh my god, it's so nice. The skin is so nice.
Thanks.
This foundation is amazing.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, and this highlight.
I can't even see.
Oh my god, the skin is like, the eyeshadow is amazing, but the skin is so nice. I always think how you do skin is really lovely.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. I want my makeup done all the time now. Oh my god. Nice, is it?
So nice.
I know. I love how she does skin. Like,
Yeah.
the skin is really lovely. Do you know what foundation she used?
I love the eyes.
She used the
colours
new
are
NARS
nice.
that we were talking
Oh,
about
I
in the
was
shop.
talking about this.
Yeah.
But for older skins, is it a little bit like, I don't like matte, I like really quite dewy.
It's not matte.
foundation.
It's like the
No.
in between.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's like to me it's like the perfect foundation.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it. Really nice. Oh, thank you. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to buy everything now that's been mentioned in this video. So I'm also gonna leave a link below to all of the products that you mentioned if you guys want to check them out. And I'm gonna leave your socials below. And yeah, thank you so much.
I only have one.
I'll leave your Instagram.
It's just that.
Yeah, just your Instagram. That's alright. But that's got all your photos on there.
Yeah,
and
it's got
everything.
everything on there.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope we got through some of your questions and Emma was able to share with you her tips and tricks. Thank you so much for coming on my channel.
Thanks for having me.
I'm going to leave a link to all of her socials and all of that good stuff below and all of mine as well. So I hope you guys all enjoyed it and I will see you all in the next video.
Bye.
It's so nice.
It is so nice.
So nice.